as fun as it can be to be a persecuted intellectual, if I can phrase it that way, arguing the theoreticals, the abstracts of competitive Pokemon, sometimes you need the more visceral pleasures of the game. And that, for me, comes in the form of spamming fire moves in Sun, especially spamming choice-banded fire moves from Darmani. I tried to say Darmanitan and Victini at the same time. This video is off to a wonderful start. I'm definitely going anti-intellectual in this one because I can't even talk. Yeah, so I used to ladder with a bunch of silly Sun teams that were just focused on causing as much fire-type pain as possible. And yeah, I decided to bring them back today and see how it goes. It's obviously very flawed, but I actually had an earlier version of this team, this new version of called, it was called 2023, and this is copy of 2023. And the reason it's called is because my friend and I used to, be driving in his car, and then we would play a game when there's an open stretch of road called Flora and Scream. So I thought that was appropriate. Anyway, the first version of 2023 had Excadrill over Heatran, and Excadrill was good because, yeah, spin and rocks, more security against hazards and opposing threats and all that kind of stuff. But I then decided that goes against the spirit of which is to just spam as much fire at the opponent, both metaphorically and literally, as possible. So yeah, okay, Scarf Heatran is not as ideal a choice as Excadrill here. Who cares? I want to use both. I mean, we're using both choice span on both Darmanitan and Victini. Talk about suboptimal. One of them, if you were trying to make a more consistent team, would be Scarfed. But no, I want choice band fire moves, and you can leave the other stuff to the rest. Okay, so we're facing Dragmag, so that's cool. We're just going to lead off with Sun and see where this takes us. Is this going to be banned, or is it going to be DD? Oh, it's that. Well, I don't care for that. But what I do enjoy is that I've got a Rocky Helmet HP Ice Xatu with max defense, which takes that, which is cool. And you know what we're gonna do, actually? No, we're just gonna sack it. Maybe we should put some more special attack here. And now we just Fire Blast. So we don't get trapped by Magnezone. But yeah, Scarf Heatran is actually pretty good here. And now we sack Ninetales because our only resist to Garchomp's Stab is Latios, and we can't be risking that, obviously. So now we're going to force this out, go to Heatran on the Jirachi, and spam more fire and destroy the Magnezone. Excellent. Very glad I didn't Stealth Rock there as I was tempted to, but I mean, who needs... D-Knight is dealt with. It's fine. That was actually a reason to... Well, I need HP Ground on this Ninetales. It's too much. But yeah, a Roar on Ninetales would be nice for that DD scenario. But yeah, actually, what I should have done was gone to Xatu in the first place. Maybe. But, an extra Pokemon in scouting the Chomp is important. So yeah, this is pretty much a race between... God, this is going to be a crime, but I have to sack Darmanitan. Oh, it's Dragon Claw. Look at Darmanitan scouting the move like that. Alright, now Latios is coming in. Surely. So we're gonna... I kind of want to set up rocks. No, yeah, we're just going to HP Ice and smack the Latios for a 2-hit KO. Excellent. And then Jirachi's going to come in. And you know what that means. Yes! Okay. Alright, here we go. Look at that! Oh, that was a thing of beauty. Oh, I don't even care that I sacked the Darmanitan too. Okay, no, yes I do. I really do. But I've got a Scarf Latios now, which outspeeds the Garchomp. Yeah, that's another thing of this team. Like, I don't even know why I Fire Punch on the Darmanitan. Well, okay, it is better. But... No! Oh, come on! Oh, no. That's horrible. Okay, it's still not over, though. because it's locked into Outrage because it didn't Dragon Claw for some reason. I guess to hit Heatran harder or something. But, oh, and it lit really, really... Well, now it just spams HP Ice and wins, which is disgusting. So I have to hope that... Nope, yeah. Alright, well... Okay, fine. You know what? If we're not going to get another... if we're not going to get the win, which we so clearly should have, we are going to get a KO with Choice Band Victini. Alright, that was satisfying. So yes, this game obviously should have been won, but that's the nature of Pokemon. And there we go. Okay, that was a great musical cue, I agree. Yeah, don't say GG, why would you, jackass? Yeah, this is heightening my emotional state to a fever pitch. I'm like a shadow Pokemon in Coliseum. And now we just wait for more games to pop up. I remember when Gen 5 Ubers was the ladder, then I tried to make a version of Ah for it, but it was really inconsistent. Like I tried to use like Arceus Fire, stuff like that, but that one didn't quite work out as well. But yeah, that was mishandling of Latios. I mean, yeah, I do have a bit of bulk on this Darmanitan, actually, just to try and leverage something else out of it besides its power. Alright, there we go. Rain Team, okay. Well, we're going to start with... Well, like most Rain Teams, then once Latios tricks the Scarf off and starts Calm Mining, it's going to solo. But yeah, we're gonna just go with the Victini. Why? Don't worry about it. I was not expecting a Keldeo lead, but I wasn't really expecting much of anything. I was expecting Politoed because it's slower than Ninetales. But yeah, this is what Latios is for. Hydro. Oh, Jesus, look at that. Alright, well, we're gonna recover on the Pharaoh, and we block hazards with Xatu. Sure, feel free to do that. Now we get some nice damage on the Politoed with Nightshade. And we will U-turn out into Ninetales, and the sun will be up. And then we will start spamming fire moves. Alright, that's fine. No reason to let this take a sword just yet when we can just switch to Latios freely. God, that does a lot of damage. Alright, yeah, because now with, I'm sure there's a double coming to, like, cure him or something. So, with that in mind, we're going to Heatran instead of Xatu. Okay, I'll take that. Because I'm willing to take a Scald. Yes, that's excellent. I'm willing to take a Scald to get up rocks, even if just temporarily. And now, sun is up. Alright, Blastoise, you know, can come in if it wants. It'll get burned. No, I guess it won't get burned. Well, something will get burned. What is it going to do? Toxic or something? Okay, fine. Now here comes Politoed again. So we're going to Heatran. Get up those rocks. I'll take that Skull. I think I can... I know I can take one. Even have some special defense EVs on this thing. Alright, what we're going to do is protect. Yeah, okay, here's the plan. Just rocks again. And, okay, the rocks are up. Great. I'll take this little dance. Because now Blastoise isn't really going to be able to do it again reliably. I'm just going to keep chucking Heatran into it in the sun. Oh, that's even better. And now what's going to come in? Latios. Actually, I do have to be very careful because of that other Latios, of course. Ugh, Foresight. This is annoying. But now we're going to Victini in the sun. Alright, excellent. Now, the rule of this team is whenever you're in Sun, click with Victini or Darmanitan on the field. It doesn't even matter if it's the best move. The only exception is if there's a Heatran. If there's an immunity on the other team, then obviously that's the only thing that really gets in the way of the whole Sun power. But anything else, you gotta click V-Create. So that Blastoise is about to get eviscerated. That's satisfying. Crit for good measure. And now what, Politoed's gonna come back in? Oh, who cares? Actually, Ninetales is not doing so great on health, so... Oh, but it didn't even take a Skull. I mean, sure. Yeah, that's fine. What are we sacking a Draco here? Oh, I guess we're getting a Scarf Xatu. That just means that my own Latios will outspeed it for sure now. Funnily enough, Xatu is not fast enough to outrun Latios here, but I'll U-turn anyway. And Draco, fine, because now Victini comes in. Now, the other exception, I guess, is if they're going to replace the Sun with Sand or Rain, because then it's no longer Sun boosted. So if you suspect that might be coming, then you do this. Okay, I'm really glad that worked out, or else I would have looked really dumb, but... Oh, that got destroyed. That's wonderful. Pharaoh coming in, fine. Yeah, rocks, okay. Yes, definitely irritating, but nothing unmanageable. This thing stays in. Dude, I have a Latios. Oh, okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, I'm just going to Flamethrower so it doesn't sub or something dumb. I don't think it's... No, it's Specs, it's Specs. It's not going to do anything. Actually... No, Heatran survives another switch into Hazards. It's fine. So yeah, now we just go to Latios and Draco and have a good time. Doesn't quite do it, but it's fine. Yeah, now we will switch to... Okay, Alright, well, you know, you can't always avoid sacking one of Darmanitan or Victini, and it's going to be Darm in this case, because it's also going to be slower than Kyurem B. Oh, that's what I should be making it outspeed. No, wait, I can't. It'd be a speed tie at most. Get some more bulk out of it. That's more reliable. Yeah, and now we go back to this. And yeah, we got to preserve... Scarf Heatran can be more useful. I'm really wondering about making Victini faster than plus speed Kyurem B, just because it's such a bad Pokemon, but you never know with Ladder, you know. And I don't think the extra bulk is... In a tournament setting, I would not do this. But, you know, if it's going to mean more... Actually, you know what? I'll just max speed. You may as well speed tie Volcarona. Whatever. I mean, as much as it shatters my soul. I hate wasted speed EVs. That whole just max speed on everything because it's horrible. It's such a waste. All right. Don't be plus speed. And there we go. Excellent finish. Cool. I mean, I enjoyed that. All right. So now while we wait for other games, I will pull up. I have a channel in my Discord server, link in the description if you want to join. It's fun, where it's called Q&As for breaks during laddering, but I don't really ladder very much. Even like I only ladder for videos, and I don't do that very much, as you know if you follow the channel. So the questions just kind of stack up. But on the other hand, there's never a shortage of them, which is nice. So what do we have here for these questions in the channel? If I see one that's really interesting, like, that I want to answer immediately, like, if it's about my movie or something, then I'll answer that right away in the channel, but yeah. Okay, we'll have to come back to that, because... Oh yeah, I saw a few comments on... I forget what it was, but someone was asking, oh, why do you play with timer, you know, if both players don't want it? Well, because in a Smogon tournament setting, then timer's automatically on. You need that, or... You know, because part of the skill in Pokemon is finding the decision with time pressure. Because if you give everyone, or if you gave like every player 1,000,000 hours, exaggerating, but if you gave them a really long time to think through every single option that they have, then that would cut down on a lot of mistakes. And, the better players are the ones who don't make such mistakes. So, sun, which is good. Hey, look, no weather, no Heatran. Oh my God, I'm in heaven. Hopefully this isn't a Xatu, or Zoroark rather. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll take that. God, that did a lot of damage. Is that like Specs or something? Jeez. Alright, well, I'm just going to Fire Blast because it's going to not expect me to be Scarf, so. Yeah, Heatran rocks. Literally sometimes. Stone Edge? Oh, well, that didn't kill without a crit, but okay. I can't trick the Scarf from Latios yet. Well, it's going to be a Choice Garchomp. I mean, I know this is like the most low ladder team of all time, but still. Alright, we're going to Darm. Chomp. Oh, nice move. Ninetales sack, fine. Outrage. Okay, if you're gonna lock in and just let me HP ice you, then fine. Usually, actually, maybe I should go with Modest Scarf Heatran here, because it still outspeeds Zam. And I have Latios for DD Knight. Yeah, why am I not doing that, actually? Oh, well, you know what's about to happen. I mean, this could be a Zoroark, I guess. Yeah, it is. That sucks. Oh, well. Well, Sunny Blast into Blissey is going to do a lot. Maybe force a soft... Oh, come on! Okay, fine. Good. Yeah, Zoroark's pretty cool in Gen 5 UU. But yeah, Modest, that's definitely the way to go. And you still get a little bit of bulk. Really just a tiny amount, but... yeah, now we go to Victini. Take nothing, and... something's about to get eviscerated. God, I can't even comprehend, like on a cosmic scale, just how badly that fortress got destroyed. And that Scizor. Oh, man. Cool, okay. Well, let's check out these questions. Thoughts on The Gray Man. Awful, awful. Everything wrong with Netflix original action movies. Horrifying. How can you waste both Gosling and Ana de Armas like that? It's just total hack work. The Russos will pay for their crimes against cinema. Anyway, that is a fairly threatening team. Quite threatening, even. So, what I think I gotta do is lead Xatu? Now, lead Ninetales so as to stop the Cloyster lead. That's fine. Now we go to Heatran and get Rocks. Oh, it's dual screens. Okay. Rocks, and Cloyster might spin, but if it's spinning, it's not smashing. So, Memento, fine, because I have Will-O-Wisp. And Trick Dragonite. Or Trick Dragonite. Trick Latios. Now, here's the question of if Scarf Latios kills Dragonite through Light Screen from that health. Okay, that's a very good chance to kill with... But you know what I want to do instead? I want to go to... Well, no, I don't want it to DD twice. I'm not staying in because it's going to lum off the Will-O-Wisp. So it's either Xatu or, take the roll with Latios. Do I need Latios for anything else? I mean, I don't not want it, but yeah, I'll take it. And then if it does get the KO, then okay. Then I'm thinking I'm gonna U-turn with Xatu. No, I can't U-turn with Xatu, and I don't want to give Cloyster a free switch. That sucks. Actually, you know what I just realized is that, I mean, Light Screen makes Lando live, but everything else gets dropped by Scarf Tran and the Sun. So as long as I prevent the, what was that roll? 60, yeah, 68. 68.8. Yeah, Heatran's health doesn't really matter, so we just go to this and spam Fire Blast and nothing else really comes in freely. That does not do very much. Oh, come on, man. Really? Ugh, okay. Maybe I kind of want it to KO because... But yeah, now it just... Yeah, I guess I had to... that sucks. Yeah, that's really obnoxious. Well, now I just have to hope it misses one of many Rock Blasts. You never see Cloyster miss Rock Blasts. No, click Flare Blitz, come on, yeah. I mean, I know that's the nature of this kind of team, to be high risk, high reward, but that was a frustrating couple of rolls. But not really the point. Okay, I don't know what you're saying, but oh, it's because of my French username. Yeah. Something about my username is good. Well, it's one of the best movies I have seen in a very long time. So, that was frustrating. That was frustrating. I think I set that up right. Okay, well. If the whole point is to unleash Sunny Mayhem, then we're going to have a ball with this little rematch. At least we're getting very consistent games. That's nice. Here comes the Chomp. Now that we know it's going to be that, then I'll just stay in and cool. Neutralized. Is that going to be Zoroark? Oh, it's Aromatherapy. Okay. Well, I don't know what's coming in here. Maybe the Chomp, but yeah. Alright, well, we'll go to Xatu because it lives a Stone Edge if it doesn't get crit, and that happens, so we get to U-turn. Oh, yes. This is going to be enjoyable. Well, what drops? I hope Chomp comes in. Well, okay, well, I like seeing Scizor drop like that, too. Thing of beauty. See, that Stone Edge doesn't come close to KOing. And now we pivot into Heatran and Fire Blast. The Blissey can't even switch in the Sun at this range. It doesn't even have lefties for some reason. So Heatran, yeah, that's an honorary Sunny Fire Blasting your way through Blissey. Sack the Ninetales. Back to Heatran. And just spam Fire Blast. You're in Sun, and that Fori is going to, or that Zoroark feasibly. Nope, it's super effective. It's Fori. So in comes Chomp again. Now Xatu on the EQ again. Chomp switches out into Chomp, which obviously is not, you know. And what's it going to be? Zoroark's pretty fast. So I guess it's the Scarf Heatran show, once again. And click the Fire Blast. I know, yeah, I can miss. But that's what this team is all about. And it's not even a Shazam. Satisfying. Yeah, we're going to preserve Heatran after that. Oh, excellent. Very fitting. Cool. Thoughts on T-Tar getting knockoff in the DLC? I'm very glad. I hope it comes back to its former glory. What else? There's some interesting ones. Oh, what's your favorite country for foreign movies? I mean, Japan is the easiest answer that pops into my head, just because I've seen the greatest diversity of types of movies from them. From your silly comedies like Zombie Ass Toilet of the Dead. Yeah, that's a real movie. It's great. It's so dumb. And to like the artsiest of the artsy, like This Transient Life. So, yeah, just Japan off the top of my head. Yeah, France would probably come behind it, but I haven't seen as many French films as I have Japanese. And I like movies from as many countries as I can possibly get my hands on, of course. But yeah, just in terms of sheer volume, then it's got to be Japan. Okay, Latios. We're just gonna. Yeah, Scarf Heatran doesn't look as valuable in this one. I mean, it does, but wow, that Surf does nothing. So we're gonna. Okay, it's Scarf. That's good to know. And now we're gonna go to Latios. And now we're going to bait in the Jirachi, and something is going to get eviscerated by the Darmanitan. Oh, look at it. Lando thinks he can switch in. Thinks he can intimidate this. Beautiful. Look at the way it just drops. Starmie. Pfft. Starmie. It's going to go for a rapid spin, and then this -1 Darmanitan is still going to KO it. I'm just, manifesting it into existence. Look at, yes, come on. Okay, that made this whole video worth it. -1 Darmanitan KOing a water type with that Flare, with Choice Band Flare Blitz and Sun. That's just gorgeous. -1. I mean, I know, regular Choice Band, Flare Blitz, Darmanitan, and Sun, Sheer Force, and everything, all the boosters in the world. But at -1, I mean, it's still not that surprising. It's not like Starmie's a Paragon of Bulk. It wouldn't do the same thing to Keldeo, for example. But still, that was a joy to see. Alright, we'll just burn this, and then... Cool, protect... Do I have any need for Xatu? Well, I don't really have any need for Ninetales either, so... So now we're just gonna... What we're gonna do with this... Yeah, we're gonna go get up the rocks for the Gara, and if it switches in, that's fine, because we have Scarf Latios. I just noticed my opponent's name is Fly White Guy. I guess it's 2009 and that Offspring song is popular again, or something. Alright, well, let's see what other questions we have in here. As he's your best friend, you must know what Ryan Gosling's favorite movie is. I will get to that in a second. Oh, it bounced. Cool. Well, that makes Zatu a good switch because it gets to heal on the other turn. Oh, well, sorry. Well, we just Rocky Helmet, Nightshade, and then get the Roost on the next turn. So, cool. You know, can even we can do here is just Roost twice in a row to get back up to full because that bounce is actually doing quite a bit of damage. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, Sub-Jirachi. Well, I don't know what that is gonna do, but we are gonna be smart here because we're attacking a sub, so no need to spam Fire Blast. We'll do that after. And I'm actually gonna have to take a bathroom break soon because I'm very well hydrated. But yeah, I appreciated that comment on the last video, like, how do you ever watch a movie in the theater if you have to go to the bathroom constantly? It's like, well, you know, if I know I'm going to watch a movie, I'm not gonna, you know, start chugging like 5 minutes before. You know, this the movie that my username comes from is 3 hours and 40 minutes long, and I saw that in a theater this year. It was my first time seeing it because they did a restoration of it, and it was a great time, and I didn't have to go to the bathroom once. So, and like literally just last night, I went to see Eyes Wide Shut in a theater. I'd seen it before, but I hadn't seen it on the big screen, and it was great. And that movie's 2.5 hours. I didn't have to go to the bathroom at all. So, hashtag planning. What do we do here? Do we just Earth Power? No sense in doing anything silly and giving it a free sub and messing around. That reminds me of some other videos I have to make, but today it's just all about spamming. Thank you, Zatu. Oh. Can this... No, Heatran can't switch into the second one. And it's more burn damage anyway, so... Actually, Heatran is more expendable. Actually, no, it's not, because it's fast against Jirachi. I was going to say it's more expendable because of Breloom's Mach Punch, but look at Darmanitan taking that -4 Draco. I know that, you know, the standards are not exactly super high, but still proud. Okay, I think Latios is actually... Yeah, we're going to switch Latios in just to take the -6 Draco. I just want to see how little it does. Cool. So, Scarf Latios was successfully stalled out. How awesome is that? I'm going to trick it just so it doesn't have any healing. Oh, that might not have been my spot. Dude, just go right to Victini. Well, it's got V-Create, I guess. No, we're going to CB U-turn. Oh, it's slow. Okay. Alright, well, if it's faster, then we just break the sub with Heatran and then just win with Victini. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, who knew max speed on Victini could actually be useful? I forgot about that. I'm not completely unreasonable with that kind of stuff. Alright. It's go time. You should see the grin on my face. I'm just so eager to see whatever it is drop. Honestly, Victini could probably just stay in, you know, with the drops and all, and just win at this point. Well, that's beautiful. Yeah, like Gyarados. I mean, it's... no, I want to win with Victini, so we're gonna go to Latios. Yeah, as it shrugs off. Well, I was gonna say it shrugs off that waterfall in Sun, but it gets crit, and now it recovers just to be on the safe side. Okay, cool. Didn't get to win with Victini, but whatever. All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick as the search for the next game pops up. Oh, okay. Oh, a rain team. Well, the Gorbis isn't going to be Swift Swim. What's his other ability? Like Hydration? Yeah, but it's going to have Shell Smash. That's scary. Hey, that's a good pick. That's not something I would have thought to see. That's scary. Oh, boy. Well, this will be interesting. Okay, I have now rehydrated, and we're gonna lead off with Latios because it is the scariest to these kinds of teams. And Politoed's either gonna protect or Ferrothorn comes in, and this is the exact kind of team that if you trick the Ferrothorn and you start Calm Minding on it, then you are going to destroy the entire team. But yeah, that's you can't always guarantee you protect on it. You're gonna trick it because the Politoed might protect. Then again, you don't want to give Latios free Calm Minds with that thing, so. Okay, so now we've got a Rainy Politoed situation. Ferrothorn could come back in. Gorobus could come in. I think it's best to just play it safe and go to Latios. Alright, it's Refresh. Cool. We're going to Trick. Okay, now Tentacruel will come in. And Refresh Politoed against Sun. That's a throwback. Refresh Politoed's main use is obviously, other Politoeds, but yeah, there's Starmie. Okay, so it's going to be Specs or something. I'm just going to Wisp just because that's fine. Yeah, the protect heavy nature of this is going to make it frustrating. So we're going to go to Lottie and now back to Ninetales on the protect. I mean, going back to Ninetales is fairly riskless either way. But now we get to spam Will-O-Wisp more. Because Politoed, if it stays in, it's going to have to refresh. I'll hit it with Flamethrower. Okay, I don't care for that, of course, but nothing else really wants to switch in here. Because, like, even the Starmie might not even be Natural Cure if it's Specs. It might be Analytic. Okay, come on, that's... Hey, oh, I'll take that. And I'll take a Protect here. Cool. Oh, come on now. 3 in a row. Alright, yeah, I was thinking, alright, well, where's this going? And now I have the answer, of course. And it is to switch Darmanitan into Politoed and click Flare Blitz. And yes, I know the sun is up, so that's not, 100% what it sounds like, but I don't care. It's still switching Darmanitan into Politoed and clicking Flare Blitz. And something is going to die. And then Politoed comes back in, I switch Ninetales back in, and it's great. Just to avoid giving Gorobus free smashes. Yeah, actually, I kind of want to keep the Scarf on Latios because it'll outspeed Gorobus even after the... even at -2. Yeah, Potato Muncher is deciding which Pokemon want... Okay, I know that was a crit, okay? But I wish it didn't. I wanted to see how much it would do to Come on, we gotta calc that just to see. I mean, I assume it lived if he stayed in like that, but why is that Zen mode, dude? It should be sheer force. Okay, Polytoad. But I mean, I still would have taken the Sun Scald, obviously. Flare Blitz and Sun. Darmanitan Zen? Oh, why is it Darmanitan Zen? I want regular Darmanitan, like a normal person. Flare Blitz in Sun. Okay, it wouldn't have KO'd, but it would have done a lot. I mean, obviously, I enjoy having that KO button there. Yeah, we're going to have to sack Darm here. And now go to Victini? Yeah, go to Victini. And again, click the Banded Fire move. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's dead. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That is so ridiculous. I could do this all day. Alright, sack the Ninetales, eat the whatever, it's fine. I almost don't want to hit the Starmie, just so I have the pleasure of OHKOing. Yeah, I'm going to Flamethrower it, actually. Oh, wow. Oh, that rules. Just because I wanted to get it closer to range of Scarf Heatran Fire Blast. Alright, now we go to Latios. And hopefully this isn't sashed. There's no way it's sashed. Okay. Yeah. If it switched on Ninetales like that, I was thinking, oh, is it going to be Lum or something? Well, that was thoroughly satisfying. I feel bad about the Darm crit, but I mean, something else was dropping afterwards, and Polytoad would have. Okay, that's a Custap Scarm kind of thing. You usually don't see Kyurem Black on those kinds of teams, but I will take it. I will lead off with Heatran to get up rocks on anything that's not the thing. That's fine. And now I'm clicking V-Create. No, wait, no, I'm clicking Brick Break because of the T-Tar. And it still hits Kyurem Black very hard. I'm clicking Brick Break. I want to Brick Break the T-Tar. Alright, fine. Now, Lando or Jellicent are coming in. So I'm going to double to Latios. And now Skarmory or T-Tar are coming in, and I'm going to double to Xatu. Excellent. Now we spam Nightshade, and we don't really fear T-Tar one-on-one. Well, because of Rocky Helmet, of course. But no, I'm going to U-turn, and I hope I get pursued because that's Rocky Helmet damage. That is totally A-okay with me. And now back to Xatu on the Earthquake. Okay. Because it's not going to OHKO me. Excellent. And I just need to be alive to thwart Skarmory, so... Now Kyurem's going to come in, but I'm much more able to sacrifice against it. There's a lot of sacrifices to be... Actually, I kind of want to keep Ninetales because it's actually kind of good. So I think we're going to do... Yeah, sack Victini. And go to Darm and U-turn. To more break the sub. Excellent. Yeah, I'll take that for sure. And now we get a Ninetales actually threatening. How cool is that? Because it's not, if, you know, Jellicent comes in, who cares? Now, Lando is... I don't know what set it is, but... I mean, if it's gravity or something, then sure, but... Well, it just chipped itself a little, so I'll take that. Now, Xatu isn't nearly as needed, so we're going to do that whole U-turn thing again. Just because U-turning breaks the sash, but also brings Ninetales in for more lefties, so it can take more hits from the Zam. No, I don't know. I mean, I might have to throw that plan down the drain. Oh, it's rocks. Okay, well, that means it's not... Oh, if it is Scarf, then that's okay, because well, threaten it out, like you just saw. Oh, come on. Okay, it's Nightshade Jellicent. That is annoying. But something drops to Darm here. Yeah, it does. Darm switching into another water type and Flare Blitzing, and look at it drop. Thing of beauty. Yeah, and now it's just a matter of Scarf Latios. So we go to this. We Draco a couple times. Hopefully it shakes out well. It is Sash. No crit, just a Spadef drop. And another hit. And no reason to risk this not KOing. We go to Draco again and KO. Cool. That was a good one. Oh, cool. Alright. And we'll just keep going. Yeah, Kustab versus Sunzatsu is a complicated matchup. Is that WE supposed to be whatever? Or is it like a French thing? I don't know. Anyway. What else do we have in the Q&A channel? What generation is this? Oh, there's this image of what the ladder usage is. And apparently Aerodactyl would rise to OU usage. Oh, I guess that makes sense because it's a lead now. Slowbro too. I'll go through the image more after a real sand team. How irritating. Okay, fine. We're just going to lead off with Victini. Actually, I have a Latios lead. Well, we don't really have a great Latios lead. That's kind of the idea of this team. But the thing is, if it's not Specs, then it doesn't KO. Well, we can check it out either way, because it's not like Heatran is super, super valuable. Oh, okay. It just surfed. Now, I guess that just makes me think it's, there's Surf, okay. And now I don't know if it's going to Draco or not. But I will Will-O-Wisp either way, because I can take... Come on, man. Well, this one's falling behind very, very quickly. Alright. Now, I don't know what this Reuniclus set is, but I'm just going to Nightshade and see. Alright, it is Calm Mind, so we are going to U-turn into Victini. Alright, you know what? You are asking for it. Okay. Good lord, that did a lot. Alright, we're V-creating again. I don't care if it gets pursued T-waved. Okay. Right, fine by me. I don't love it, obviously. Hey, throw the Reuniclus in there. Go for it. Draco, yeah, Draco's obviously going to be an issue here. Draco drops. And now we're going to get up rocks with Heatran and Pharaoh on the switch. Huh? Okay. Nope, we're following the plan, which is, yeah, even if the matchup doesn't go so well, if you get a KO like that, then it still counts as a win. Alright, now Heatran is not... Actually, no, Heatran is kind of valuable if we can get one more switch in. The funny thing is that if I can unleash the Scarf on something, then Latios is actually quite a threat. Yeah, I think Darmanitan's got to be the one to go. Because now this can... But I can't unleash the Scarf anywhere else. Yeah, we'll just take the KO on Reuniclus. That's very good. The problem is X can spin, and then T-Tar's back in the fray. Hopefully it doesn't have Encore, but I kind of have to... Hey, alright. You know what I'm going to go for here? I'm going to go to Heatran. No, the X-Ga's not going to think it's a Scarf bluff if I outspeed it with that. Yeah, no, well, I gotta let Ninetales go here, obviously. Do I? No, I'm gonna go to this. Yeah, Draco. Yeah, no need to sacrifice there. And now Draco. Okay, well, if T-Tar goes down, then I'm fine with that. I don't care if X-Ga gets the spin here. Because... Oh, or the rocks. Hey, I'll take that. And now we just Sunny Fire Blast. Excellent. And is the Latios going to be Scarfed? It is going to be Scarfed. So this just means it comes down to a Scarf Latios speed tie. So, you know, worse odds than that have been won. And we get it. Excellent. Oh, that was a rough one. Imagine if that Wisp hit earlier, that would have been a totally different game. But yeah, that was very satisfying. And of course, you know, we got some cool KOs with Darm and Victini. Someone should just make like a compilation of every time I've KO'd something ridiculous with Darm or Victini under Sun. Switching into waters, that's what it has to be. Because I remember some old video where someone was like, you know, the part where Darm switches into a water type and KOs it with a fire move is just the most satisfying thing ever. And like, yes, I agree. That's why this video is being made. Okay, so... Yeah, so this image of Gen 5 OU usage, the OU Pokemon that would fall to UU based on usage stats would be announced after this next battle. Okay, threatening Pokemon for sure, 3 dragons and a Volcarona, but no weather, you know, no fire immunities, so sure, we'll get up Sun, D-Knight, Xatu. HP Ice. Dragon Claw. Not Outrage, okay. Alright, well that helps. We'll just sack this. Get up rocks with Heatran. Oh, it's Earth Power, okay. Well, suddenly that went very south. I was expecting Focus Blast. But we're just going to trick the... Why? You have a Ferrothorn. So, again, why? Okay, well... Okay. Fine. I hope this doesn't have Gyro Ball and I just set up and start winning. Oh, but it does. Okay. Well, that was dumb. So, on a number of levels... That was... I messed it up, obviously. Like, I'm blaming my opponent for being stupid, but... And obviously that is the latter classic. But yeah, that's infuriating. It's stupid Hydreigon, man. I mean, Hydreigon's a good Pokemon. I keep trying to convince people of it, and people going, no, I can't think of anything because insert dumb reason here. Come on, just go to Starmie. Let me KO it. Thanks for your choice, Scarf. Shut the hell up. Even dodged a wisp with this thing. Nope, just say GG and let that be the end of it. Okay, so the Pokemon that would fall out of OU at the end of the, or post Gen 5 being the current gen, would be Latias, Gastrodon, Forretress. Gastrodon, that's surprising. I think that would probably come back, given how popular it is on Sandspike Psychic stuff. But the others make sense, obviously. Conkeldurr, of course. Infernape, Blissey, of course. Salamence, of course. It's very viable for sure, but more niche. Toxicroak. I mean, what really is interesting about this list is just imagining these Pokemon in UU. Yeah, Salamence, Toxicroak, Gyarados. Well, Gyarados is also very viable, very good, but yeah, Gengar. All these in Gen 5 UU. Good lord. I'd like to see a tournament with those. Donphan, Lucario, Hydreigon, Metagross, Haxorus, Jolteon, Espeon, Vaporeon, Venusaur, Dugtrio. Well, Dugtrio's different, obviously. And then Slowbro and Aerodactyl would rise to OU. That's really something. So, have you seen Mad God, Jimothy XIV? Not Jimothy Cool, but Jimothy XIV. It's been a long time since I did my Roman numerals, so I don't know exactly how that's... how they come together in that order to form the number. As you know, it's something 10, 1, 5, but I don't know if that means it's if it's 16 or not. Anyway, I have seen Mad God. I saw it in the theater last year. It was very, very interesting. There's like no plot. My favorite kind of movie. You know, whenever people just look at movie as just like a logic puzzle of a plot, and it's like you are missing everything about what makes this this art form so wonderful. All right, what do we got here? Well, I don't like the word ratio in this player's username, because ratio to me is the ultimate sign of terminally online slang. So I'm even more motivated to try and destroy a bunch of stuff with Sun now. So I'm gonna go with this, because these players always seem to lead off with Latios as opposed to Politoed, so I'll do that. Alright, I'll take that. I'll just rocks, and comes Ninetales on Toad. Wonderful. Free Wisp on something that's not going to want to take it. Toxic Refresh is very unlikely, so I'll definitely take Burning the Toad. And now I don't know what's coming in. Starmie, Latios, very possible. But I'm going to go to Victini because it's sunny and nothing is really that scary. Alright, here we go. Well, I forgot that one rule of if the... But I can't go for Bolt Strike there anyway, because I don't want to let Thundurus or Latios or Ferrothorn in. So I'd much rather V-Create into... Well, I was going to say V-Create into Politoed and make it take rocks and burn, and V-Create just to get the weather back up. But I will also definitely take KOing the Tentacruel for free. Good God, that's satisfying. Yeah, now we're going to go to Xatu, Dragon Pulse, not it's going to KO, but that's fine. Because now we get another one of these. Actually, no, here we're going to U-turn on the... Okay, well, now... See, look what happened... Well, no, I take it back. Because the Pokemon gods have blessed me enough to where... Yes, Kev, you did miss a chance to V-create the living daylights out of that Ferrothorn, but now you Flare Blitz with Darmanitan. So, it's fine. Yeah, cool. Alright, you know what? We're going to make up for that even more. We're going to Flare Blitz this Politoed in Rain and do almost 30. Hey, I'll take that. Darmanitan goes down valiantly. And we're not even going to get up the Sun with Ninetales because, yeah, we're going to U-turn first. Because either Politoed is forced out, switch advantage, and we get the Sun up, or we, you know, or we damage Politoed and definitely win the Weather War. So now we just go to Latios, and God, Latios is so broken. And just Draco, and down it goes. Cool. In comes Starmie. I don't know what this is going to do. Something unpleasant, I'm sure. I think Analytics specs Hydro is going to KO even in Sun or Surf, but okay, it didn't do that. So Back to Latios it is. Another Draco. Oh, it's Scarf Starmie. Oh, maybe it was like that McMegan team or something. Alright, yeah, we don't really need the sun anymore. But we are going to V-Create and kill that Politoed. With V-Create in rain. And that's just beautiful. What do we sack here? Because it is a... No, we just make it choose, yeah. Okay, so it's not even Scarf. Well, I should have known that, but based on the initial Dragon Pulse damage, but yeah, cool. Wonderful. I feel a little bad about the ratio comment. I really don't like those words that if you use them like in real life, people would look at you like, what are you talking about? What websites are you going on? You know? So, and how often are you on them? Okay, that's a Mold Breaker drill, so we can't stop it from getting up rocks if it really wants and if it's sashed, but we can stop it from doing so for free. And yeah, actually, what I want to do here is go to Xatu, drill run, huh? Because I don't want that Dragonite setting up for free. I want it to like Iron Head or something as I die to Rocky Helmet, and then Gengar comes in, and then I can get up rocks with Heatran. Well, if Lando wants to come in, I'm fine with that. Okay, sure, I'll take the helmet damage. That could make it easier for Ninetales to finish it off later. You know, Dragonite for our Latios. All right, excellent. Yeah, go for the DD. Oh, that's slow. Oh, nut. Oh, that was stupid of me. That was really dumb. All right, well, that's kind of an issue. What item is that, if not, you know? Well, we're going to Nightshade here and do... Okay, probably about the same. Well, no, Nightshade does more when it roots to multi-scale. That's what needs to be done. Ah, oh, geez, this is going to get ugly. But it's so slow, I want to say Latios is going to outspeed it even at -2. So, just keep spamming HP Ice at it, as I should have in the first place. I didn't stop to think that it was going to have Roost on such a hyper-offensive team with the Sash Excadrill lead. Yeah, well, at +3, I don't know about outspeeding it anymore. Nightshade does that. God, I forgot just how silly multi-scale D-Knight can be. Dragonite was the Sun killer when Sun was super prominent in Gen 5. Alright, you are getting greedy now. Just, you know, with that 4th DD, you are really starting to ask for it. Nightshade on the multi-roost again. That's good. It's almost running out of roosts. No. Yeah, okay, I don't... This one, I messed... I mean, if it doesn't have EQ, I'm still okay, funnily enough. Or maybe I'm okay, I don't know. Because it does have a lot of those. But this HP Ice does hit it a lot harder. Because look at how much it did on the Roost 2 multi-scale. Look at that. Heatran the champion. Excellent. So now it's just a matter of dealing with Garchomp and Scizor and Gengar. I mean, Latios is like the fix-it Band-Aid for everything. It's just a matter of can it... does that Scizor have Pursuit or not? Oh, it's a Scarf Gengar. Okay. Well, I'll just go to Ninetales and Flamethrower. I mean, the Garchomp's pretty scary, too. But, yeah, this is where you just click the Scarf Lottie cheat code. Alright, good. We get that free KO/lefties. Now the Chomp is the threat, of course. I hope Lando comes in and U-turns on the Protect. That would be satisfying. Oh, Outrage Lando. You don't see that very often. Excellent. Alright, now we're going to Wisp again and hit Garchomp on the switch. Hashtag manifesting. Well, that bodes better for late game prospects. Okay, well, I'll take a little more from BP, which I don't care for, but it's a free Flamethrower. It's clearly set on sacking the Scizor, so I'll take that. Oh, that's wonderful. I would have been upset if it like dodged the Wisp and then pivoted into Chomp on a Flamethrower, but you know. Now the only thing here is that I don't want it to sub for free. If it subs, then I think I'm probably toast as well, but it doesn't, and hopefully it's not Habanberry or something. Actually, I guess the Scarf Gengar is still threatening because it's a speed tie with Latios. And you know what? This is where Fire Punch on... Oh, yes, no, Darmanitan does have Fire Punch. Okay, yeah. Sack Victini to Shadow Ball and Fire Punch the Darm because it lets it not... In case Lando was sacked for Flare Blitz recoil, then we still are able to KO it and stay in and take the Gengar out. So look at that. Darmanitan not just KOing something spectacularly, but taking the hit to save the game. And, you know, taking the HPIs from Lando as well to win. Beautiful, beautiful stuff from Darm. Alright. Darm and Victini, best friends forever. Maybe I'll use that as a title. Alright, I think we're gonna... I know I always say, oh, I think we're gonna wrap up soon, then I get caught up in whatever, but since this is really not about, you know, laddering up high, this is really just to get as much mayhem as possible out of these two Fire-type buddies, then... yeah. Someone just posted an image in the Q&A channel of Nicolas Cage with the caption, BKC, help me overthrow the OU Council. Someone, I forget where I saw this, but someone sent me a screenshot of someone complaining about. I'll probably make this into a video, just like a short little dumb joke, like my evil plan to ruin Gen 4 OU. But like someone was complaining about how bad Gen 4 is with Clef, and which is, you know, fine. It's an opinion I strongly disagree with, and I think that I think a lot of things based on that. But what was particularly hilarious about it was that BKC refuses to do anything about it, which is funny because I'm glad that you think I have the authority. I mean, I'm flattered that you think I have the authority to just, you know, snap my finger. That was not a very good finger snap. To snap my fingers and just change Gen 4 OU as I see fit. But, I mean, that's the classic Smogan misconception. Like, oh, they... But yeah, I thought that was funny. BKC won't do anything to fix Gen 4 and its stupid Clef problem. Like, dude, I not that I would, but even if I wanted to get rid of Clef or something, I could not just do it by myself. I am not on the Gen 4 council, so. Alright, a sand team, irritating, but manageable, as always. We're going to lead off with Heatran and go to Xatu to block rocks. Cool, cool, cool. We actually can U-turn here. Excellent. Oh, Rocky Helmet chip and more and U-turn momentum. That's wonderful. Yeah, Xatu is very irritating against these kinds of sand teams. Oh, U-turn out a T-Tar. Oh, that's beautiful. Now, how are we going to take advantage of this? With a Choice Band Darmanitan, of course. I really want to Flare Blitz that. I'm going to Flare Blitz that Gliscor. Or the Latios. Look at that! Oh my god. Flare Blitz KOs the Latios with Sand. That's actually incredible. I mean, okay, U-turn would have done that too. But wouldn't have been that satisfying, I'll tell you. Now we go to Scarf Heatran just to break the sash. Yeah. We don't need Heatran anymore for this, so we'll just break the sash. It's fine. Yeah. And now we will go to Victini and U-turn. Oh, out of Gliscor, huh? Okay. I think we're just going to roost here. Yeah, we're just going to Nightshade this Pharaoh and not let it get up spikes. Oh, okay, I'll take that. Oh, I was trying to... I'm going to go to Ninetales on the Protect. Excellent. And now I don't care if it U-turns into T-Tar because I want the... That's the whole idea of Xatu, is that it forces T-Tar to 1v1 you with Rocky Helmet, and it's kind of like how Latios forces T-Tar and then wears it down so it can't deal with Zam and Reuniclus anymore. So, yeah, now we'll just... Nightshade and Ferrothorn can't even 1v1 it very well because it's not getting worn down by Sand. Alright. Oh, it doesn't even have lefties. Nice. Rocky Helmet, Shed Shell, Lumberry. Who's to say? Choppleberry? I think that one's less likely for sure, but... Alright, T-Tar comes in, and now we're about to... This is exactly what Xatu wants. I mean, it ideally would prefer... Reflect, but I think it can be a bit on the superfluous side, so. And now we just Nightshade, and down to T... So Xatu just beats T-Tar one-on-one. Cool, and... Yeah. Excadrill comes in. Just gonna go to Ninetales. Well, this is faster, because it's not gonna EQ on that Xatu, I don't think. Now we just... Yeah, cool. Yeah, and if Gliscor ever wants to KO the Xatu, it will switch out so it won't be getting up rocks anyway. And then I have a free turn for Victini. Cool. And it gets... I mean, the chip on Gliscor doesn't really matter. It's not like it's going to suddenly take this any better. Alright, well, we want to preserve Victini's health because it can take a hit from Alakazam. So we just Darmanitan and Flare Blitz, and... oh, it was Rocky Helmet. And with all that recoil, Iron Barbs, Rocky Helmet, and Flare Blitz, and it still lives, and obviously it eviscerates it into a million pieces. And now we're just going to go to Victini and click V-Create. Shadow Ball, yeah, no, it's dropping. And this is... okay, we are going to sack Ninetales because I want to finish this off with Victini. And you know what? I'm even going to Will-O-Wisp just so the Gliscor goes back up to full health so I can KO it with Victini. Good. Yeah, go for it. I don't care. See? I want that full HP KO on this thing. If this is a max speed Gliscor, I'll be very upset. Okay, cool. Oh wait, no, a max speed Victini. It wouldn't have even mattered. Alright, that was a perfect way to end things. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.